Well, there was a church that was in need of a bell ringer. So they placed an ad in the paper for a bell ringer. And the next day, a man showed up, applied for the job. And the elders that were going to interview him had some problems. The man had no arms. They weren't sure how he could do the job of bell ringing with no arms. But he convinced them that he could do it and that he would give them a demonstration. So they all marched up to the bell tower, and the man gets over to one side of the bell tower, takes a run at the bell, head first, bang, into the bell. Beautiful tone. Oh, the people, they hadn't heard such nice tone out of that bell in years. So they were so pleased that they hired him on the spot. So the next day, the man shows up for work, goes up to the bell tower, gets over to one side, starts his run towards the bell, trips, falls out of the bell tower, winds up dead on the sidewalk below. Well, as it would have it, there's two priests taking their daily walk through the neighborhood. They come by, and they see the man on the ground. And the one says, "Do you know this man?" The other one says, "No, but his face rings a bell." So the next day, there's more. So the next day, knowing that there was still a vacancy, the man's brother shows up, applies for the job. And like his brother, he has no arms. So, they have the same concerns, and like his brother, he convinces them that he can do it, and he would give a demonstration. So once again, they climb up into the bell tower. The man gets over to one side, starts his run towards the bell, trips, falls out of the bell tower, winds up dead on the sidewalk. Well, so it just happened. The two priests are walking by again on their daily walk, and the one says to the other, "Do you know this man?" He says, "No, but he's a dead ringer for his brother."
I'm going to take some time to top that one.
A new group of people went up to heaven. St. Peter said, "Look, you go over to the reception desk, and the angel will tell you where you're going to stay up here." So the first man comes up to the desk, and the angel says, "What religion?" He says, "Mormon." "Okay, you're in room 19. But when you go by room 8, be very quiet." Okay? So the next man comes up, and the angel says, "What religion?" He says, "Jehovah's Witness." "Okay, you're in room 34. When you go by room 8, be very quiet." Next man up, angel says, "What religion?" He says, "Jewish." He says, "Okay, you're in room 24. When you go past room 8, be very quiet." He says, "What's in room 8? Why do I have to be quiet?" He says, "That's the room where the Roman Catholics are. They think they're the only ones up here."